What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. You guys know what it is. You guys know what we do over here. As you see, I got more members in my league. Paying made. We grown exponentially. Don't mind the stick drift right there. It's just starting to get out of control. I tried to get the piece for my controller, guys. I don't know. None of these stores carry it. Their websites say they have it, but then you pull up and they just don't have it. I'm starting to feel like I just need to throw this whole damn controller away. Buy a new one. At this point, right? But yeah, Alexander Mercy, one of our newest members, he's low. I think he was only CR 67. So I told him the crazy thing is about it. He literally dropped his league right in front of me. And just kept running in my face. So I was like, oh, I feel like he wants to be paint me. So lo and behold, he wanted to be in the league. So we brought him in here. I was like, all right, you know what? Let's start trying to level you up. Start running the omnibus. That's why we're in this old ass raid right here. Yeah. He's actually a rage tune. So I that actually excited me because maybe I could show him the ways of the tanks, and then I could have another tank in my league, and I could actually run my ults. And that brings us to today's topic of the video. Guys, what is up with the tanks in this game? Oh my gosh, man. Running my ults is almost damn near impossible. Shit is so hard to do. And it just doesn't make sense. Like, if I'm not tanking, basically I'm just sitting there and waiting. The shit is so ass. So I kind of understand from like other roles why the game could get kind of boring and so stale, because after waiting however long you were waiting for the queue to pop, now you gotta wait X amount of time for a tank to pop into the game, and you gotta just pray and hope that the tank knows what they're doing. You know? So it's tough. There's been so many games where like I load in like on my ults and we have no tank, or the tank is just bye and he ends up leaving, and then I be feeling bad. I'm like, damn, I spent all this time in here with you guys struggling. Fuck it, you know what? I'll go hop on my tank and we'll get through this. That shit just happens so much, man. Sometimes it's annoying because sometimes I do want to experience these other powers, and I do want to start putting in a little more effort on my ults, but I just can never do it. Like, now I will say on my healer I get to play a little more, but on my troll, on my DPS tune, it's slow. On those tunes, I don't know what's up. There's never any tank, or we always get paired with a bad tank. Um, so when I'm seeing these tank powers with people with tank powers and they want to be in the league, yeah, that excites me. Cause now I could teach them the way to tank. You know what I'm saying? Could teach them, help them out. And then once I have a whole bunch of tanks, or I don't need a whole bunch, but a few tanks that I taught. I'm gonna make a little chat that anybody could be in. If you need a tank, all you do is holler, and a tank will be sent your way. Cause I feel like some people just be waiting in those matches for hours. Sometimes, like say I'm on Robo, my main, right? I pop into a match. As soon as I pop in, people be like, "Oh yes, thank God!" Like, finally, a tank. What are the odds a tank just came in? I'm like, well, what has been going on, guys? What has been going on? Like, there is a true shortage of tanks on the game. Uh, and I won't even say a shortage. I will say people are probably scared to tank because they know all the pressure's on them, and if they fuck up, people gonna talk shit. And people, people can't handle people talking shit. So I feel like that kind of scares them away from actually tanking when it's really not that hard. Um, so, in all honesty, I feel like some tanks are just scared. Like, you know how hard it is to find a tank for the Love and War Elite. You know how hard it is to find a tank for that. Tanks are literally scared of that raid right there. And it's really just the first fight. The first fight is the hardest one. Then the second fight, the second and third fight is essentially cake, as long as people are blocking and paying attention. But we gotta do better, tanks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take responsibility for this one. For all the tanks being sweet and scared and they don't know what they doing. I'm gonna take responsibility. You know, I'm gonna be the Jesus for tanks. You know, I'm taking responsibility for all your sins of being soft and not knowing what the fuck you guys are doing. I'm back on the game. Don't worry, we gonna fix that. Cause when I tell you the game is almost unplayable when I'm not on my main tanking, I mean it's almost unplayable. Like you could probably for all the good tanks on the game, you literally know them by heart. Like I feel like now, me personally, I feel like I'm a respected tank on here. Where if you see me load into your game, because essentially like I only run Elite Plus, so every day you're playing with people that only run Elite Plus and Elites, so you run into the same people. So essentially, I know that when people see me load in and I play with them before, they get it nice, easy feeling like, oh yeah, we got a good chance at getting through this because Robo is tanking. You know, my favorite thing is loading into instance and automatically the chat lights up Robo. Or when people have their mic on, they'll be like, "It's Robo 10." Oh yeah, we're good to go. Then I feel like, yeah, I gotta bring that A game. I can't slip up at all. Like tanking is fun, guys. People just can't handle the pressure. That's all it is. That's all it is. And especially like if you want to just be OP right out the gate. Now, and I don't want to say that yet. I'm about to make the fire tune, but if you want to just be OP out the gate, go get fire, or go get rage, and you OP right out the gate, and just tank. That's it. But if you're a tank out there and you're an active player, 18 plus, tap in with me. Join the league. We got to make tanking great again. I'm out. Paymate out. Be on the lookout for the next video.